Hey, Jess here. I was trying to do a Periscope and kept getting kicked off, so I figured I would just do a video and post it for you when I got into better coverage zone or Wi-Fi or whatever you want to call it. I was just talking to my best friend since middle school, which is truly amazing to me that I have a friend that's been around for as long as that because it's hard to keep friends that long and to stay in contact and to stay on the same page and have the same thought processes about a lot of things, which I'm very grateful that we do share a lot of similar thoughts about things that are happening in the world today and just life in general. So I wanted to just talk with you for a moment about where are you putting your focus? A few years ago, I realized or learned about the law of attraction. And one of the funniest things that really, you know, was brought to my attention was the fact that most of my life I had always said I don't want to end up like my parents. And I love my parents dearly, to the moon and back, but I just saw the struggle they faced on a regular basis. My dad was constantly moving jobs. My mom was always struggling, having multiple jobs, trying to take care of us kids, and I didn't want that for myself growing up. And I'm sure that they don't want that for me either. So I always was focusing on not being like my parents. But one thing that I learned with the law of attraction is that the universe doesn't really listen to like those weird little words like not or don't, and they just kind of get the big picture concept. And so the universe was focusing on my being like my parents. And so it turns out that I'm very much a lot like, and even in the situational aspect, like my parents right now, living a lot more paycheck to paycheck than I would like to be doing. At that point when I had discovered this, I was, just lacking in a lot of areas that were very similar to where my parents had been lacking. And it bugged me. But then I realized this is what you've been bringing into your life. This is what you've been focusing on most of your life, of not being like your parents. But the universe doesn't get that. It just focuses on what you're putting your time and energy into, of being like your parents. It doesn't kind of get that full picture idea. So what have you been focusing on, maybe in that negative aspect of I don't want to? Maybe you want to quit smoking and you can't get it done because you keep focusing on the quit smoking instead of living a healthy lifestyle. Or how can we find the positive turn in the things you want to create in your life instead of focusing on the things you don't want to create in your life? So where's your focus? How are you keeping those distractions away? I would love it if you would comment, share, whatever you got going on. I'd love to hear it. And please feel free to email me, jessica@toporganizing.com, if you have specific questions that you're not really ready to share below this. But if you found value, think somebody else can find value in this, please feel free to share this video and let's help somebody else out today. Have a great one.